Hello, hello. Hi, ladies.
Hey, Kelly.
How are you guys doing?
Hey, Kelly. Good. Are
Yeah,
you just live streaming? Is it just live streaming? Are you not having a class?
Oh, no, it's a class.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a class, except I don't know where the thing is that was on last time, because this is definitely not it. It's like a little bit, it goes up towards the ceiling. Hi, ladies.
How are you?
Good. Oh, maybe it's this. No? Maybe I'm just talking to myself, by the way, guys, on live stream. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I want it to be more like that. Okay. I think you guys can see. Did you guys sign in advance?
Yeah, I just need it.
Oh, I'll do it on my phone. Gotcha, thank you. Gotcha, thank you, Jennifer. This is detox, right? Yes, detox. I just saw it.
Have you guys been busy this week?
No.
No.
Because I had 3 this morning, had 5 on Monday night. This class seems to be a little bit busier. Hello. So good. How are you?
Great. Thank you.
You.
Polly.
Did you sign in? Oh, yeah, you did. You already checked yourself too. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I can connect easier than I did last time. Let's see. I'm willing to have this plugged in, which makes me a little upset about that. Is that the right one? Well, I just found it like that. Yes, I'm happy. Yeah, me too. I know. I don't think us yogis get weirded out, like the real ones. I know. Yeah, because you're. Can you guys see me? This is my mat right here. Can you see my mat? Yeah, anybody? Thumbs up? Okay, good. Yeah, we're just missing, actually, we're missing, there's not a Rachel or an Allison. Okay. I'll wait a little bit. Do we have any requests?
Can we do this shoulder stretch at the end?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Any others? Okay. Your hip flexors or these? Core stretch is good, but it gets boring. Yeah, it's boring. Actually, if you guys feel comfortable using a block, that would be a block. If you don't, you guys have a block at home, go ahead and get it out. We're going to use it for core. If not, you can do the entire sequence without a block, okay? Wait about 2 more minutes. Yes. So, actually, they don't really need to see me.
Yeah, you can, that's good.
Yeah.
It's like so.
Like to see the other people. I can't really see them on this. Whoops. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Alright, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll lock the door after a couple more minutes. We're still waiting on you to go ahead and sign up. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So I know we have hips and shoulders. Well, we'll definitely work those. At the beginning, we'll do some hips, maybe shoulders too. And then we'll do that at the end. Okay. Let's go ahead and start on our backs today. My name's Kelly, by the way. I've never met you. I normally teach at lunch. We'll change, we'll switcheroo. All right, so let's just start the most important part of our practice. We're starting on our backs in there. We're starting on our backs. The breath. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. As we start to breathe, bring awareness into the body. Bring awareness into the breath and the vibration of the breath and how it flows through the body. A moment and just scan the body. Notice how you feel. Don't try to judge it, don't try to analyze it, just notice it, sit with it, and then see if you can let it go. Throughout our practice, one of our goals is to try to keep that rhythm of the breath with the rhythm of the heartbeat. That usually tells us that we're remaining calm with the breath. And the more we can remain calm with the breath, the more we remain calm in the mind. It's really our yoga practice is practice of the mind. Mindfulness. We talked about the 3 ways we can achieve mindfulness. One is breathing, another is meditating, and the third one is movement. So we do all 3 of those in our practice. We're almost doing like a meditation in motion throughout our practice. So just remember the breath. It is the most important part of our practice. Take a moment here and set an intention for your practice. Positive word or phrase. Something that's going to kind of just keep you motivated, not only on your mats, but throughout our day. We've all been dealing with a lot of up and down emotions. So always coming back to something that you can focus on that's positive can truly help us throughout our day. Let's take about 2 more deep breaths in. Deep breath out. Last one, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful. And then just go ahead and hug your knees into the chest. Good. Gently rock it side to side. Massaging that lower spine. Good. And then let's take those knees to the left. Take your gaze over the right shoulder. So starting with our twist. So in detox classes, we just do a little bit more twisting. That's really all we do. We add heat a little bit. Really twisting, getting into those organs, into those different digestive system, lymphatic system, really kind of just twist to help cleanse and detox the body.
One more breath here. And exhale, let's bring the knees back to center. Let's let them fall over to the right. Gaze is over the left shoulder. And again, we're just softening here. I'm not trying to engage the core yet. I just want to kind of open up into that left side of the body, creating some space. And the more space we have in the body, the more we tend to let go, right? And then what starts to happen is we start letting go more in our life, the more we can start to let go here on our mat. So we always take what we learn on our mats and apply it into our life, whether you know it consciously or not. You just start to bring awareness into this thing and into our life, letting go. Okay, let's bring the knees back to center. Good, give yourself another big, big squeeze. Good, and then place the feet down on the mat. Your knees are bent. We're gonna take this block. We're gonna start with core right from the start. I wanna build some fire into our solar plexus, our Uddiyana bandhas. So bring the knee right above, the block right above the knees. Take the hands behind the head. I don't know if you guys can see me here. Good, and then I'm just gonna inhale. As I exhale, I'm gonna crunch up and I'm gonna squeeze the block. So squeezing the block is gonna add intensity. If you don't have a block, you're just squeezing the knees together. So inhale, come down. Exhale, squeeze and crunch. Good, inhale. Exhale, crunch. We're holding, so I want you to get that squeeze, get into that pelvic floor. Good, inhale, come back. Exhale, crunch it up. Press that navel towards the spine each time. We have 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Engage. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Squeezing the block or squeezing the knees adds intensity. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the block. Beautiful. Release. Clasp the hands together. Let the arms come overhead. Index fingers are going to be pointing out. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, I'm going to crunch over the right leg. So both shoulder blades are lifted. I'm squeezing that block and I'm really squeezing into that right oblique. Feel the engagement. Breathe in here for 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, crunch over to the left. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shoulder blades are lifted. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Isolate into that left oblique for 2, 1. We're going to inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the right again. This time, lift the right leg. So I'm squeezing the block or just hugging the inner thighs together. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze, lift a little higher. Good. Drop the right leg. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, over to the left. We lift the left leg up and we squeeze the block. Squeeze. Navel the spine. Hug into that left oblique. Good. And then exhale, release. Nice. Go ahead and release that block. Grab underneath the legs and go ahead and rock and roll a couple times. And then just find your tabletop position. Nice. Does our core feel strong? Yes. I may throw it a little bit more again. All right, so let's take some cow cats here. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, arch the back tailbone lifts. Exhale, round the spine, chin comes into the chest. Try to separate those scapulas, find that protraction. Good. 2 more. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, shoulders down, away. Nice. Exhale. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, tailbone. Exhale, round. Good. Now hold this rounding in the spine, and I want you to curl the back toes under and just hover the knees an inch above the mat. Good. Just an inch, not 2 inches, not 3, an inch. I'm rounding, I'm firming into the arms. I'm separating the shoulder blades as much as I can. And then from here, option to just kind of take the knees and twist them to the right, to the left. So I'm in that hover. I'm working the obliques. And I'm taking this nice and controlled. Good. One more each side. Hold your hover, keep rounding the spine, scoop the belly, scoop the tailbone, and then downward facing dog. Lift and extend the leg. Curving into those arms, so I'm gonna spiral my biceps up, my triceps are underneath me, I'm hugging my elbows in, and I'm pressing away from that mat as I lift the tailbone up. And then just start to move here. Just start to pedal it out, move through your down dog, whatever feels natural or organic to you. And every day, our body needs a little bit something different. Maybe a little bit tighter in certain areas than others. So we move through it. And then when you're ready, try to find stillness in your down dog. Drop the heels, bend the knees if you need to. We're gonna come high on the toes. We're gonna bend the knees, chest to thighs. You're hovering into like a child's pose. I'm gonna ripple through into plank. Good, hold my plank. Strong in the arms. Good, and then ripple back into your down dog. Good. And then come high on the toes. Bend the knees, chest to thighs. Ripple through into plank. So articulate through that spine. Good. Hold, lift the hips up, press away. Nice. Let's go bring it back to down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up high. Round through that left heel, rotate out that top ankle. And then bend that knee, open up that hip. So you can stack that right hip on top of the left. Feel free to do circles here. I really like to just keep still and open up through that hip. You can take your knees underneath that right shoulder. And then we'll have the right leg up high. Let's shift forward, knee to nose around the spine. So really press away, scoop. Get that heel high into that glute. Inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, runner's lunge. Left knee drops in. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. So getting into our hips. Always important to warm up our hips. So soften here, soften the shoulders, soften the tension in the face. Good, and then let's put the left arm behind us. We're going to take a tricep stretch here. So just take that left hand behind the scapulas. And then I'm going to lift up through the back of the head. And then I'm going to lean over to the right. Good. Breathe. Maybe take your gaze up and over the left side. Nice. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands come down and frame that foot. I'm going to rock the hips back, straighten out that front leg, and I may have to heel toe that foot out in front of me. We're going to flow here. So I'm in this half monkey split. I'm going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, I'm going to thunderbolt over that leg. And so each time we come a little bit deeper. Inhale. Squeeze in your thighs to help with balance. The back toe I have curled under. Thunderbolt. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Thunderbolt. Good. Hold it here. Then take this left hand down. Right arm reaches up. So we're coming into a twist here. See if you can keep those hips squared. Good, then I'm going to turn this left knee out to the side. I'm going to swing this right leg out to the side. So I'm opening up to the right. Keep the right hand behind the head and just do little lifts with that right leg. Little lifts, little pulses. Flex that foot. Get a little bit of engagement into that glute. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg, reach for the inside of the foot. See if you can kick that foot into your hand for that half bow. Take your gaze up and over that right shoulder or gazes down to help with the balance. Beautiful, one more breath. Nice. Extend that right leg. Swing this leg out to the side and to the front. And I'm going to come right back into that runner's lunge. I'm going to make sure we're on mute, guys. Good. Right foot meets the left into your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And let's just pause in our up dog here. So really press the tips of the shoulders back. Squeeze so we retract the shoulder blades here. I'm pressing it into the tops of the feet, lifting through the quads. And one more breath. Downward facing dog. Nice, and then we inhale that left leg up high. Round through that right. Rotate out that top. Snap, crackle, pop. Bend that left knee, stack it on top of the right. Take your gaze underneath the left shoulder. Breathe. Notice what happens to the arms when you lift a leg. Do the elbows start to buckle and sway, or are you firming and hugging those elbows in? Good. Inhale the left leg up high, square the left hip up. Shift forward, knee to nose, round the spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it through runner's lunge. Right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. So we're getting into this other hip here. Enjoy the stretch. Try to let go. Soften. Let's take this right arm behind us for that tricep stretch. And so I'm going to inhale, lift the back of the head into the arm. Exhale, then I'm going to take a little side bend to the left. So I'm in that tricep stretch. And one more breath. Good. Slowly release. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, press the hips back. Straighten that front foot for your half Hanumanasana splits. Good. And then we're going to flow here. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, thunderbolt. So really send the crown of the head towards the toes. Don't round the spine. Keep it nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Squeeze inner thighs to help with balance. Exhale. And hold it here. Hold, hold, hold. Then right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up for this twist. Squeeze inner thighs and pull that left thigh bone back. If your back toe is curled under, go ahead and untuck it. Then we're going to turn that right knee. We're going to swing this left leg out to the side. So now I'm facing towards the left side. Left hand comes behind the head. And I do little lifts with that left leg. Flex that foot, press the heel away. Visualize yourself in like a half moon here, where that top leg is super engaged for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Go ahead and bend that knee, reach for the inside of the foot, kick that foot into the hand, take your half bow gazes up and over the left shoulder or down. Nice. Extend that leg, and then we're going to swing it all the way back to the front. Runner's lunge. Right toe curls under, left foot meets the right into your plank. Strong in your plank, yogis. Breathe through the smile. This is one of those poses that works every part of our body. So don't drop the hips too much. Press away from the mat. Yeah, exaggerate this protraction. I want you to separate the scapulars. Yes, yes, much better. Nice. Chaturanga. Elbows hug in. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and tiptoe to the top of our mat, hanging in our rag doll. So feet are about hip distance. You can grab opposite elbows and just sway. We're going to get into those hamstrings here. So really try to lift the tailbone, even if your knees are a little bit bent. Good, and then let's go ahead and release the hands down. We're gonna bend the left knee, left hand comes in the center, right arm reaches up. So another little twist here. Try to lean back in the twist. And wrap that right thigh bone back. Beautiful. And then we switch, right hand down, right knee bent. Inhale, left arm up. Again, lean back. Pull this right thigh bone around the back. Beautiful. And then release. Just relax the arms. Bend the knees. The chest is on the thighs. And then I slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Coming to the top of the mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. So big toes touch, heels slightly separated, internal rotation of the thighs. Close the eyes here, shoulder blades down the back. We need to achieve balance in this pose before we can achieve balance in any of our other asana poses. So close the eyes, breathe. Feel the grounding under the feet, the rooting, the lengthening through the crown of the head. Core is engaged, so there's a slight tuck of the tailbone, so my hip bone and pelvic bone are in line. We're trying to achieve neutral spine here. Good, one more breath. Beautiful, yogis. We're ready to move and flow. Let's go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, flat back forward fold. Inhale, lift up, halfway. Exhale, right leg comes back, right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, left foot meets the right into your plank, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, runner's lunge. Left knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. We're gonna rock it up this time. Left foot meets the right, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ground, root to rise. Energy up through the fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, flat back forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, left leg comes back. Left knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot meets the left into your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, that left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, runner's lunge. Right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. We're gonna rock it up. Right foot meets the left, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. And energy up through the fingertips. Exhale, hands softly to heart center. Good, deep breath in. Let's keep it going. Arms up. Exhale, flat back forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. This time we're gonna plant the hands down. Step, hop, or float. Chaturanga. Down dog for 2 breaths here. Okay, let's look at the top of your mat. Bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here for a moment. So you guys are gonna take 3 more, just like that last one, your own pace, your own breath. Begin when you're ready. On your last one, meet in your down dog. So there's no guidance here. I want you to just flow with your body, your breath, adding any little flares you wanna add. Vinyasa, movement with breath. That's exactly what it means. So we have to move with the breath. Nice. Back here, ladies. Hopefully. Are we breathing in the Zoom? The Zoom family, yes? Okay. Remember, last one, meet in your down dog. So if you're there, bring awareness into your down dog. Firming the arms, really important about the arms, because we use this firming of our arms throughout our entire practice. Beautiful. Let's inhale the right leg up high. Hopefully everyone's ready. Exhale, bring it through. Crescent lunge. High on the back toe. We're trying to find that neutral spine. So I'm not arching the back and letting the ribs splay. I'm hugging the ribs towards the navel. Slight tuck of that tailbone. Even if I have to bend that back knee a little bit. Good. Ignite through the arms. Beautiful. We're going to take a little flow here. So deep breath in. Exhale, thunderbolt. Just like we did at warm-up. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. We're not staying, we're moving. So inhale, shift back, crescent. Exhale, thunderbolt. Good. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, skandasana, back of the mat. Good. Inhale, crescent. Shift on that back toe. Exhale, thunderbolt. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, skandasana, back of the mat. Inhale, back to crescent. Hands to heart center, take a twist. Left elbow to the outside of that right knee. So when we're in a twist, a little key is to lean back in that twist. That's going to help automatically straighten out that spine. Crown of the head lengthens forward. Shift a little bit forward so you're high on that back toe. Beautiful. Drop down to the back knee. Stay in the twist. Stay in the twist. Good. From here, bring your hands to the inside of that right foot. Heel toe that right foot out. We're coming into lizard or dragon pose. So you can take twisted dragon here if you want to reach for that back foot. You can take full dragon with the forearms down, back leg lifted. Those of you that want to kind of play with an arm balance here, running man or flying lizard, feel free to take that. Nice. Beautiful. One more breath here, guys. Commit to the pose you chose to. Don't come out of it. Last breath. Good. Go ahead and take yourself back up. If you came down, heel toe that right foot into the midline. You're framing that front foot runner's lunge. And then right foot meets the left into your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's get a little side breath here. So inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. Oh, I couldn't hear anybody in there. Inhale. Exhale, side out. There we go. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through. Crescent lunge. So again, find that neutral spine. Neutral is head over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over pelvis. If I'm doing this, this is out of alignment. Scoop and tug, hug in. Good, deep breaths. Good, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, thunderbolts. Good, inhale, crescents. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Remember, we're moving, not same. Inhale, crescent. You got to shift back onto that back toe. Exhale, thunderbolt. Charge forward, arms back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, skandasana. Dance. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, thunderbolt. One more. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, skandasana, back of the mat. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, crescent. Hands to heart center. Take that twist. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Again, squeeze in your thighs. Help pull that left thigh on back. Lean back at the twist. Shift forward so you're high on that back, so that back leg straight. One more breath here. And then drop that right knee down. Stay in the twist for 2 more breaths. Good. And then inhale, just go ahead and take your hands to the inside of that left foot, finding your dragon or lizard pose. Again, you can find that flying or flying, twisted. Good. If you want to fly it, feel free. Breathe. One more breath. Good. Bring it back into that lizard pose. You're going to heel toe that left foot back into the middle of the mat. You're framing that front foot. Left foot meets the right into your plank. Take a flip. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. All right, let's look at the top of your mat. Bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift up halfway, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's just keep it going, guys. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, big smile all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down, step hopper. Take a breath. Beautiful. Now let's inhale the left leg up high first. Left leg. And we're going to bring that left leg all the way through to warrior 2. So my front heel's in line with the middle of the back foot. I'm pressing that left knee open to spiral that left thigh up. Strong in the arms. We find neutral spine here. So slight tuck. Drop the tailbone. Hug the ribs. Good. We're going to lift the front heel up. So you're on the left toe and we pulse 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that heel. Inhale, reverse. Stay low in that lunge. Reach back. Don't collapse back. Lift and reach out of that spine. Beautiful. One more breath. And then take it into that side angle pose. All the way down. All the way down if you can. And then feel free to take a bind here if it's in your practice. We're adding twisting elements. Good. Breathe. There you go. One more breath. Beautiful. Slowly release the bind if you have it and straighten the front leg for Trikonasana. So my left hand comes to the outside of that foot if I can. My hips and shoulders become stacked. Beautiful. Then swing this right arm forward and around. We're coming into Krasarita. So to the right, side strap. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Stay in that fold or invert. So it's your choice, yogis. Feel free to play or stay. Whatever's in your practice today. And if you're inverted, slowly start to make your way back down. Nice. Let's inhale, lift up halfway. Good. We're going to take the right hand down, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Good. And then left hand down, inhale, right arm up. Good. From here, see if you can wrap this right arm behind you. Maybe you bind into that inner right thigh, maybe you don't. If you're close to binding, just cheat a little bit and bring your feet closer together in your straddle. Good, we're gonna shift forward. So I'm gonna turn that left foot forward and I'm gonna launch it up into my half moon, trying to keep that bind. Flex that foot. Press that heel away from your body. Good. If you need to release the bind, do it. But if you feel like you can challenge yourself a little bit, challenge. Beautiful. One more breath. Nice. And then we find that standing split or needle pose. Take your time here, yogis. Breathe. Pull energy up through those top toes. On that exhale, feel some lightness. Beautiful. We're going to corkscrew these out. So we bend both knees. Right knee comes behind the left. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Hold the bend. Hold it. You're bending strongly into that left knee. I'm going to bring the left hand to heart center. Right hand to heart center. Hold it here. This is crouching eagle. Breathe through it. You can do it. You're going to feel that strength in that left glute. One more breath. You're so strong, yogis. You can do it. Good. Hands come down straight in that top leg. Woo. Bring it down, runner's lunge. Did we make it? Left foot meets the right into our plank. Take a flow. All right, I think we need to let that go. So inhale. Exhale, side out. One more time. Inhale. Control the breath out, side out. Nice. All right, so we're ready for that right side. Inhale the right leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, warrior two. Good. So we know what we're trying to achieve here. I don't want this knee to buckle. Try to open it up. Most importantly, we're trying to achieve calmness. So this pose is super easy to you. You want to make it more challenging, so bend a little deeper, because that means the mind has to work a little bit more. Good. Lift that right heel up, and we start to pulse for 8, 7, 6, nice, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that heel, inhale, reverse, lift out of that side body waist. It's like you're doing this opposition stretch, so really pressing my knee forward as I reach my back arm all the way back. Yes, good. One more breath. Exhale, side angle. Take it all the way down, yogis. Hold it here or feel free to bind if you bound on the other side. Good. Breathe. So this is the fire. We are breathing, and this is a fiery pose. So what happens to those thoughts, right? As soon as your mind tells you you want to come out of it, I want you to stay in it and breathe deeper. One more breath. Good. Slowly release. Straighten the front leg, Trikonasana triangle pose. So right hand to the outside of that right foot if it's available to you. And spiral that left hip up. So notice if you feel this in your back, that usually means we're taking it into a back bend. I want to hug and tuck in. And then we're going to swing this left arm forward and around for cross arena, side straddle on the other side. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. If you're holding the stretch here once again, maybe challenge yourself. Reach for the ankles, bend the elbows, pull yourself. Maybe take your two peace fingers to the big toes. Bend the elbows and pull. Right? We want to try to shift those hips over the ankles. That's why our toes are turned inward a little bit, so we can use those toes as brakes. Satisfaction forward, forward. Yes. You're going to feel the lengthening much better in the hamstrings. Good. One more breath. And then inhale, lift up halfway. Good. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. And then right hand down, inhale, left arm reaches up. This time I'm going to wrap this left arm behind. Maybe I bind it to that inner right thigh. And then I'm going to walk it to the front. So I'm going to turn my right foot forward, launch it up to half move. See if you can keep that bind. Maybe even start to float that right hand to heart center. Find something to concentrate on. Remain calm in the mind. Our balance usually indicates how calm we are in our practice. Falling all over the place, that usually means my mind's all over the place. And each day we come to our mat, it's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and bring our hands down, standing splitter needle pose. Breathe. And then from here, we're going to corkscrew it out. So bend that left knee behind the right for 4. Inhale, lift. 3. Inhale, lift. 2. Inhale, lift. Last one, you know where we're going with this. Hold the cross so you're coming in to this eagle pose. So right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center, crouching eagle. Try to straighten the spine, don't round. Press through that right heel. You're firm into that right hip, right glute. Strengthening. One more breath. You can do it. Good. Hands come down. Straighten that left leg. Whew. Nice job. Drop it down, runner's lunge. Right foot meets the left. Take a foot. And downward facing dog. Beautiful. You're going to keep look at the top of our mat. Bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale. Inhale, root to rest. Exhale, hands to heart center. And just close the eyes here and pause for a moment. Notice if that rhythm of the breath and the rhythm of the heartbeat have run away from each other. Bring them back. Connect them as one. Keep the mind calm. Good, one more breath. Yes, let's open the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sit back, Uttanasana, chair pose. So be careful we don't take this into a banana back. Again, slight tuck, hug and pull up and in through that core. It's so strong, or so important to bring awareness into the core. It really helps straighten our spine. I'm going to challenge us. Let's go ahead and extend the arms forward. Sit back. My chest is resting on those thighs. So I want your chest to rest on the thighs. Bring your feet closer together. Squeeze. Nice. Now don't lift the hips. Don't lift the hips. Just start to peel the chest up back into a chair pose, but the hips don't move. We're staying nice and low, nice and low. Good, come high on the toes. Squeeze the inner thighs. Your feet are close together here. Squeeze, the knees are squeezing. Thunderbolt the arms back, chest comes back onto those thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One more breath. Beautiful, hands come down, straighten the front legs, drop the heels forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step, hop, or float, take a float. Deep breath in. Good, let's go ahead and shift into our plank. We're going to take side plank, left hand into the center, right arm reaches up. We're going to spiral the crease of that elbow forward. So spiraling that bicep forward, firm into the arm, lock in that shoulder girdle. Lift up through that left oblique. Good, lift the top leg, drop it behind you and flip your dog. So whatever that looks like for you, you should be high on that right toe. And then you press into the left foot to lift the hips. Yes. Let's flip it back over, but we're going to bring this right knee right into that left tricep. Drop the left heel, extend the leg, falling triangle. Nice. Left hand comes back down. Inhale the right leg up high. Exhale, drop it down to meet the right. Good. Let's walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the knees, slowly roll it. Bring the arms with you overhead. Clasp the hands together, index fingers reach up. Good, we're gonna step out with the right leg and come into warrior three. So that back leg lifts. You're just stepping into it. Step, step, step. Good. Square that left hip off. Lift up through the back of the spine, back of the leg. It's like you have a block and you're squeezing those inner thighs. Good. Bring this left knee into the chest. You're coming up to standing. We're going to find our tree pose here. So whatever that looks like for you, yogis. Tree pose. Maybe start to bring the arms and move your branches as they sway in the breeze. Beautiful. And then just drop that left foot down to meet the right. Mountain pose. Feel the strength. Feel the balance. Feel the stillness. Stillness of the body. Stillness of the mind. Let go of those thoughts. Let's flow back down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step upward, lift. We have this last transition, and then we'll come into some stretching. All right, let's go ahead and shift forward into plank. This time, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, side plank. Remember, I'm firming, so spiral that bicep forward. Press into that right arm, protect that shoulder girdle, lock it in. Good, see if you can lift up through that right oblique a little bit more, squeeze and cinch that waist. That top leg starts to lift, and then I bring it behind me to flip my dog. Good, so you're high on that left toe. Press through that right foot. Beautiful. See if you can remain calm. These back bends really get that heart rate going. So breathe deep, breathe slowly. Nice. We're going to flip it back over, but bring this left knee right into that right tricep. One little smooth transition. Drop the right heel, slide the left leg forward, falling triangle. Beautiful. Right hand down, left leg reaches up high to the sky, three-legged down dog. And then drop it down, down dog. Beautiful. Let's walk those hands back to the feet. We bend the knees, slowly start to roll it up. The arms come with it, overhead, inhale. Clasp the hands, index finger reaches up. Big step with the left leg forward. And then we come into warrior three. Square that right hip up. Squeeze those inner thighs. Lift through the back of the spine. Back of the leg. Beautiful. Nice adjustment there. Good. And then start to come up into standing. That right knee can hug into the chest for a moment if you need to find that balance. And then come into tree pose. And then again, your branches can sway, yogis. But find something to concentrate on. Breathe. Beautiful. One more breath. And then just release. Mountain pose. Close the eyes. Observe. Feel. Feel all that you need to feel. Nice, let's open the eyes and just slow down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, last flow here. Step, hop, or float. Take a float. Downward facing dog. Nice. Let's go ahead and look at the top of your mat, and we're gonna have a seat. Good. So hop and have a seat. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna take another little seated spinal twist here. So extend the left leg, right leg crosses over. You can bend that left knee if you want to as well. Sit up nice and tall, and then inhale the left arm up. Exhale, we're gonna twist to the right, looking over that right shoulder. And then think about really stacking the spine. So head is over the heart is over the hips. Oh, you're slowing it down. Lift on the inhale. Twist a little bit deeper on that exhale. And then just bring awareness into that right hip. A lot of times we tend to lift that hip up. See if you can press that right hip down into the mat.
One more breath. A little counter pose, so twisting, surrendering over to the left. We'll go ahead and bring it back to center. Let's switch to the other side. Left leg crosses over the right. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, twist. As you get into that twist, bring awareness into that left hip. Try to press it down. Take your time. Search and find your trust line. Every doubt, every soul through the sky. There's a happy road. Take your time. Go ahead and twist over to the other side. Little counter twist. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to come into another little stretch here. And I want you to bend the knees. You're seated. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm going to cross the right leg over the left into like a figure 4 pose. So we're going to hopefully get into that little hip deal here. Now, from here, I'm going to just watch me. I'm going to start to bring my other leg into that 90-90, and then I'm going to come onto the forearms, and then I'm going to come all the way onto the back. And what I want to try to achieve is that right knee eventually is going to touch that left foot. So your right iliopsoas hip may feel like a rubber band here. This is one of those ones where you just keep practicing. I would even have my husband press on that right knee because I would want it to get down. It would not go down any other way. And then you can actually put a slide. We're still breathing. All right. Good. So slowly start to come out of that because it's going to feel like a ricochet. Good. All right, how do we do? Intense? How do we do in there? Okay, let's come into the other side. You're like, oh gosh. All right, so I'm gonna come to seated, my knees are bent. Cross the left leg over the right into like a figure 4. Good. And then I'm gonna start to kind of bring it into that 90-90 stretch. And then I start to come onto the forearms. And then I come onto the back. And then again, I can press that left knee down myself. It's super intense when I do it. And then see if you can, you want to make sure that left ankle is on the outside of that right thigh.
Everything you hear should sound like the truth. There's nobody else's words can define you. Maybe you don't see it, but you're quick to let the word expand. You should know what you got, cause you got it at your fingertips. You got it in you. You got it in you. Whenever lights go out and leave you standing in the dark. No one ever told you this would be so hard. I know you think your fire is burning out. Eyes to see you shining. You got it.
Take about 4 more breaths.
When the lights go out, I leave you standing in the dark. No one ever told you this would be so hard. I know you think your fire is burning out. Eyes to see you shining. You got it.
All right, let's slowly come out of that. All right, we're gonna come on to our stomachs now, so make your way there, please. And then just shift yourself over to the left side of the mat. We're gonna get into the shoulders. So I'm gonna bring that right arm out to the side, palm faces down, or you also have the option to bend that arm into like a, what's the word, goddess pose arm or a goal post arm, 90 degrees. I prefer that one, but you can do either way. I'm gonna roll onto my right hip. My left foot comes behind me. Now, everyone has a block. I'm gonna bring it to you because it's probably not next to you. I really like to align the neck with the spine. So lift your head up and put a block underneath it. It's always important to align, put the body in alignment. Your knee will just foot down. Bring it closer. Yes. So just breathe deeply into this. Let's take one more deep breath in. Slowly come out of this. Release the block for a moment. Take that left ear to the mat. Bring your arms to the side and just observe. We just sit and pause and observe. The more we can sit and just be with our thoughts, the more we start to let go. but it's a practice, and it's a daily practice. Sometimes we go through stuff in our lives where it's definitely more of a challenge to let go. And that's okay. But just know you always have these little tools to come back to bring yourself and your life back into balance. Let's go ahead and come into the other side. So maybe shimmy over to the right. Your left arm comes out, palm faces down, or you take it into that half goddess pose. And then you roll onto the left hip, right foot comes behind you. If you have a block at home, try to place the block underneath and support the neck. See if each exhale you can soften and let go into that pec muscle, the front of the deltoid a little bit more. We have one more deep breath in. And slowly, mindfully roll back onto the belly. The right ear is on the mat, arms by your side, and just observe here again. Take a couple breaths. And then from here, yogis, just go ahead and either press yourself up and come onto your back or just roll onto your back. It's okay if you're facing backwards. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. We are ready for our final resting pose, Shavasana. So believe it or not, everything we just did was warm up for this pose right here. Everything. This is the pose that we really try to fully achieve and let go. This is the pose that reminds us there's no more doing, there's no more thinking. We're just being in this pose. So close the eyes. Let the feet turn out naturally. Soften the face. Soften the jaw by parting the lips. And feel the eyes start to just flutter, become heavy as they fall to the back of the head. So before I fully let you relax, I want to bring some imagery into this pose. I want you to picture a snow globe. Everyone knows what that is, right? You need onions. Yep. A snow globe that has a dragon in the center of it. So imagining that we are like the snow globe. We spend all of our time, energy, words, and money creating this flurry like the snow globe, trying not to know and making sure that the snow doesn't settle so we never have to face the fiery truth inside of us. Solid and unmoving, we keep ourselves shaken because they are dragons in our center. Yoga helps bring awareness to our dragons inside of us and helps us identify where they are coming from. Yoga teaches us to be still and recognize those old habits and patterns that we may have been taught as a child. Yoga teaches us to sit with those fiery thoughts and allows us to eventually realize those thoughts are not who we are. And we just start to let it go. And where that snow can finally fall and soften as we let go of those things that hold us back from who we truly are. So little fingers and toes. Trying to deepen that breath, bringing awareness back into the body, back into the room. Thank you so much, yogis, for sharing your beautiful practice with me this evening. Always remember to love unconditionally, live intentionally, laugh and smile each and every day. And the divine in me honors the divine in each and every one of you. Bringing our hands together, the heart center. Together we say, Namaste.
Namaste, yogis in there. Have a good night.